Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We back again with another one. It looks like DJ Akademiks is a goddamn weirdo. But who's shocked? Well, today, Akademiks decided to post pictures that nobody knew about of Rory and his kid. These are old pictures. He decided to jump in the mix since everybody is stepping on Rory, champ. Everybody is making footprint designed gingerbread men out of goddamn Rory. And Akademiks decided to put his 2 cents in for some weird reason because he got smoked with Rory and all. And here we are. Now, we do have a weirdo in the chat that I'm going to get the whole hell up out of here. I ain't going to lie because I don't know what he got going on. So I'm going to do you the honest, champ. I'm going to get you all the way up out of here because you're a weirdo. Okay? We will see you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send you to the gym not once, not twice, but multiple times, champ. How's that? Yeah, champ. We're going to see you like next week. You heard? I'm going to get you up out of here. You dig? No freaksmanship allowed. Okay? Run up these likes. So back to Akademiks, right? Being a goddamn weirdo. Here's what he said on Twitter because he decided to put his 2 cents in this whole Rory nonsense. So Ak says, 4 years ago, this is Rory on Twitter. You came to my house trying to be cute like you was some mom boss. I've been on your head ever since. For my protection, of course. Thought you got a $10 million podcast deal. I don't know why you still in the hood. There's mad black women out there. Don't you hate them? Well, Akademiks, I don't know why in the world you would actually jump in on this madness. For one, champ, you're not in the best position. For two, you did freaky things with a 15-year-old on Discord and had a nasty conversation. Number two, why the hell do you have Rory's kid in the goddamn pictures, gang? Do you save pictures of Rory and his child to your devices? It's kind of crazy. Why were you holding on to these things is what I really want to know. This is weird. You already have a nasty history of being weird with a kid and you're saving pictures of Rory's kid in your phone, chat. That's weird. Listen, you guys smoke with Rory and Mo, we already know. But why do you have the kid saved in your phone, champ? Now, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Rory, I'm probably gonna allegedly do some things behind this. And I say that for educational purposes. You dig what I'm saying? With all due respect, why are you bringing the kid in the mix? Why is this kid there? Why do you have pictures of Rory and his child in your devices, gang? I'm saying this because you're a weirdo. I'm saying this because you cool with Whack 100 who gave CP to Adam 22 and Adam 22 seen the CP. If y'all all have done weird things and it comes to kids, then I have to automatically assume that all of you are pedophiles. Yeah, champ. I must assume that all of you guys are just a bunch of goddamn Geppettos. Correct? Because why the hell you got pictures of Rory's kids in your devices, champ? That's all I'm asking. Like, these are questions that need answers. Let's focus on the important stuff. All right, I get it. Rory said some crazy things on Twitter. A lot of people said crazy things on Twitter. You dig? I get the narrative. You know, that's cool and all. But why the hell Akademiks got Rory kid in his goddamn phone? Better question. Why do you have the nigga's kid in your goddamn devices? That's what I'm trying to know. And why are you posting it now? Nigga, you had these things hidden in a file somewhere and nobody knew about it till you opened your mouth. Which is kind of crazy, right? I know. It's kind of wild. Why you got that man kid in your phone, gang? Respectfully, these questions need answers. You dig? Now, don't try to say, oh, you painting narratives. No, nigga, you a weirdo. No, you're a weirdo, nigga. And you've done weird things. We don't give a damn how you feel about it, nigga. You a weirdo. And weirdos need discipline. Allegedly. What are you doing? Like, you got a nigga pushing the stroke. Like, this is not just a kid. Like, 4 years ago, Rory's kid was basically a toddler, nigga. So you had pictures of a toddler when Rory's child was a toddler in your phone and you're using this as some type of, like, I guess, attack on Rory. Yo, gang, using somebody's kid to attack somebody is wild. You know, that's what evil baby mothers do. You a weirdo though. You not a baby mom. You just a weirdo. Cause you just a random, and you got picked. Like, first of all, why did you take pictures of Rory with his kid unannounced? That's not crazy, gang. Tell me if I'm bugging. I'm bugging, gang. This weird stuff. This is weird. You got pictures of the man kid in your phone and you're posting it. This is weird work. I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but the man's paying attention. You know, leave the kids out of this. If you want to go at Rory, that's your business. But leave the children out of it. This is weird. All right, we have to pinpoint weird behavior, weird things. Because if you have random pictures of Rory and his child, something is up. What's going on, gang? We just gotta be honest about the situation. We not about to beat around the bush. Niggas want to talk about other stuff. This is sus. I'm gonna keep it stacked. This is sus. And I don't know why the hell you found a reason to involve yourself in this. Because to be honest, you shouldn't have involved yourself in this in the first place. Because why are you making tweets in regards to this when you when you are somebody that everybody doesn't like, champ? You know, the Drake phallus eaters don't like you, and the Kendrick phallus eaters do not like you, champ. So it probably wasn't in your best interest to actually jump in something that has people that breathe the same air that Kenny's pants breathe. I don't think you wanted to join in on that, gang. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. But this is weird. Because these are the images that you posted. And then you talking about, I had these images 4 years ago when you came to my crib. First of all, why the hell are you taking pictures of me? And why do you have pictures of my child in 2 separate photos that you took and using it to attack me? It's kind of crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know Rory. Never met him. I know people who know Rory, who've been around Rory, who've seen Rory in the industry and all that. I know those people, but I don't know Rory. But if I'm Rory champion, you gotta go for educational purposes. You gotta go. I ain't gonna lie. If that was my kid and you said this, yo fam, you're gonna see me soon. Less than 48 hours. You're gonna see me soon. You dig? Oscar says, imagine what else he has stashed on his computer. Kids are out of any beef. That's what I'm saying. Why are you involved? And this kid is a goddamn, look like a newborn, nigga. This kid's still in the damn stroller. You feel me? This kid is still in a stroller. Like you got another picture with Rory's kid in the stroller, gang. Like right here. So this is what you do, champ. You see that everybody stepping on the gingerbread man and all that, right? Which is, I guess that's cool. You know, that they did what they did. Listen, the attack is on Rory. Don't let the tables turn on you, champ, because it could easily go that way. But like I said, you have a history of freaksmanship. It was just the beginning of this year when we seen you talking very weird to a 15-year-old boy on Discord, correct? So why the hell do you think it's appropriate to post pictures of somebody's child? And this child literally looked like they was just born, gang. They a toddler. They a toddler. He with a toddler, gang, and you got pictures of that? It's weird. If you were to attack me and use my kids and say you got random secret pictures of my kid, champ, I'm gonna have to come see you. Allegedly, that is. I'm gonna have to come see you because this is weird. This is not normal. This is not cool. This is suspect. All right? Anybody who advocates for this is a weirdo, by the way. If you think this is cool, if you think this is appropriate, you're a goddamn weirdo too. Yeah, you weird. And who do Akademiks be around Whack 100? And Whack 100 gave CP, admittingly on No Jumper, on the Adam and Whack show. The nigga Whack 100 says, didn't I have my team send you CP? Yeah, the nigga said that about the girl named Nova who is an underage prostitute in Los Angeles. And the niggas think that's okay. when he's literally admitting a crime on No Jumper, talking about, hey, yeah, so I sent you some CP. I had my team send it to you. Did you see it? Adam 22 says he saw it. Like, yo, bro, you guys are admitting to heinous crimes. You guys are weird. You guys watch CP. You guys says, well, I don't know if it's her, so I checked to see if it was her, which makes you a predator, by the way. Yeah, you have to register as an offender and all that. Yeah, you have to register yourself for that, by the way. You dig? This is just out of hand. This is the second time. You got caught up in some kid stuff and doing something weird when it came to kids, gang. This is about the second time, all right, that you didn't got caught up. I ain't gonna lie. You moving wacky. I don't know what type of day drinking you was doing today. I don't know how long you've been drinking today, but champ, you're bugging. All right, this is the second offense, by the way, when it came to kids. And you have other offenses too, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We focusing on the problem at hand, you dig? Or champ. But only on the mayor's platform will you see the mayor discuss the things that's really problematic, because this is definitely problematic. Why do you have this man's kids saved on your hard drive, champ? Better question. Listen, I don't know. I think this is sus. I think this is weird. This is out of pocket. Leave the kids out of it. You see everybody attacking Rory? Cool, man. Attack Rory. Do what you do. Just know that you might be one of the last people that need to jump in this conversation. I ain't gonna lie. You are the last person that needs to jump in this conversation, because you're a weirdo. You know, and you know, there's other weirdos, like, but you are really a weirdo. Like, you're a weirdo that deserves to be shunned. You're the weirdo that deserves, you know, other things to happen. Allegedly, that is. All right? Allegedly, that is. You dig? This is weird, man. This is weird. You dig? This is weird, man. Like, people's children don't gotta be involved. Get the people kids out of it. Feel me? But just know this might have not been the conversation you wanted to jump into, because now everybody is gonna point at you and say that you a goddamn weirdo. You know, you have a history of being a goddamn weirdo. So this only adds to your weirdo resume, champ. Your weirdo portfolio is starting to look very extensive, champ. Did you know that? Well, I'm sure you know now. Your weirdo portfolio is nasty. Now, you know, you could try to flip this and all that nonsense, but that's not going to work, champ. You know, that's not going to work, because you already have a nasty history of being a goddamn weirdo. Right? You have Geppetto ways, champ. Yeah, you have pedophile instincts. You can't sue me for that. I'm just saying you got some pedo instincts, champ. You dig? I'm saying that. I don't give a damn. You can't sue me for that. This is my opinion. I think the mayor believes you have pedo instincts, champ. I'm saying it. You dig? I'm gonna just tell you that right now, gang. This is weird. Okay? Yeah, man. Leave the people kids alone. I'm saying it. You need, matter of fact, the mayor says you need to take this down. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, take them photos down. Well, this is Rory's job, not mine. But Rory, if I'm you, you need to tell that nigga to take these goddamn pictures down, gang. Word. Tell them to take down the goddamn pictures, gang, or you gonna go crazy. He said you a mom boss. He's trying to say that you buns and you not gonna do nothing. So if this is about your child, and this nigga posting your child and then trying to make fun of you or attack you in a way and using your kid, ultimately he's gaslighting you to do something. So if I was you, I would do something. I don't know you, but I'm gonna tell you what I would have did, because I'm not scared of academics or none of those goofies over there. Niggas is nerds. I'm not scared of none of them. Matter of fact, I fear absolutely no man on earth, but especially you goofy niggas. Y'all niggas is a non-factor. What the hell? Niggas are really just toss y'all around. Y'all ain't nobody. Y'all niggas is under. Y'all niggas ain't even close to 5'10". Y'all niggas ain't even 6 feet. I'm 6 feet though. By the way, yeah, you niggas will get tossed around allegedly. Let's not get hit for bullying, but you niggas will get rough. I will ruffle you niggas' feathers. Pause. You heard? I'll do it. You know, y'all are nerds. Y'all weird. Y'all do weird things. Me? Yeah, if it was me, you'll see me very soon. Sooner than you think, you see me. Promise. You dig? Nobody asked that, so he paid someone to stalk him. No. These are pictures from Akademiks' house. These are pictures from Akademiks' actual property. So these ain't just random pictures. No. If I read it, I'm gonna read the tweet one more time, right? This is what Akademiks said. He posted a series of pictures of of Rory with his child. And he said this. He said, 4 years ago, Rory, you came to my house trying to be cute, like you were some mom balls. I've been on your head ever since. But my protection, of course. Thought you got a $10 million podcast deal. I don't know why you still in the hood. There's mad black women out there. Don't you hate them? Yo. Akademiks, I ain't gonna lie. You should be the last person to jump on this narrative. I ain't gonna lie. You should be the last person to jump on that train, by the way. You dig? Listen, Twitter was a whole different type of environment back then. I'm gonna just say that. But this is weird. Posting the man's kids is weird. You having pictures of Rory and his kid that nobody else has is weird. All of it is suspect. You feel me? So I don't know where he got these pictures from, man. But apparently these are some weird pictures. Rory came to his crib. I honestly don't know where these pictures is at. I mean, I'm assuming that these could be, I don't know where these pictures is from, man. But At got these pictures that nobody else got, and he was holding on to these pictures. Now, if you got some, I'm not gonna lie. If he got somebody to stalk Rory and with his kid, that's nasty work. If you got somebody to stalk Rory with his child, that's extra nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. If you got an actual someone or paid an actual someone to get pictures of Rory with his child in private, that's nasty work. I'm just saying. And like I said, if I'm Rory, I'm crashing out. Rory got to get gangster with you. I don't know, Rory. He might not have any gangster in him at all. So he may not do anything. But when it comes to somebody's kid, bro, things might have to happen. Not even might. Things will have to happen. Okay? I'm just saying. So if I'm Rory, I ain't playing this type of game with you. And again, this is not me taking up for Rory in any way, because I don't give a damn about Rory, to be honest. Whatever happens to Rory happens. I really don't give a damn, to be truthful with y'all. But in this situation, though, Rory needs to do something about this. That's what I'm going to say, because the kid is innocent. The kid had nothing to do with this. Truth be told, I don't give a damn what happens to Rory. Whatever happened to Rory is his business. I think Rory's a complete goddamn bozo, to be truthful. And I think the same for Maul. I think the same way I feel about Maul is the same way I feel about Rory, to be honest. Two bozos, you know what I'm saying? And Akademiks, you're an extreme bozo and a weirdo. At least them niggas is not like, weirdos. They're bozos, but I can't say that they're weirdos. You are a goddamn weirdo. And there should be some type of repercussions for your actions, champ. That's all I'm saying. You dig? That's what the man is saying. Keep it a stack. Feel me? So yeah. And listen, I know a lot of people ain't gonna comment because they hate Rory and all that, so they're probably mad that it seems like I'm on Rory's side for any reason. Yo, listen, the only way I'm on Rory's side is if he does something with Akademiks. That's it. That's the only side I'll be taking it. Because you doing weird stuff like posting a nigga kid and having a nigga's child in your hard drive, which is absolutely suspect. You feel me? At the end of the day, this is suspect. We're not even going to act like it's not. We're not going to pretend that it's not, because it's weird. This ain't no fake outrage, by the way. Yeah, I ain't got fake outrage for this. I'm being honest. This is crazy. Feel me? This is absolutely crazy. But yeah, champs, what the hell's going on here? This is wild, man. By the way, if you would, make sure you run up these likes, and if you would, please run up these likes. Smash the like, share the video, all right? We in a whole different algorithm right now, by the way. It's a different algorithm. This is crazy, gang. This ain't cool. This is very off-putting. This is very suspect. Academics, you will pay the ultimate price. I'd hope. Because y'all niggas be just doing all types of reckless things as if nobody is gonna do nothing about it. You clearly think that Rory is the softest marshmallow in the bag. Because how the hell could you post this and then post the niggas' kids and have pictures of this guy's kids? It's crazy. You feel me? Salute to William in the chat who says this sicko could have easily edited out the kid. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, attack your enemies, man. That's cool. If that's what you want to do, cool. Do I think that you should partake in this? Probably not. You're not the best candidate to jump in on the on the gingerbread attack. I ain't gonna lie. You're not the best candidate to be jumping in on the gingerbread attack for any reason. But you putting the kids up after what you did, especially with the kid involved, makes you look incredibly suspect, champ. I mean, after finding it okay to have a very intimate conversation with a 15-year-old boy, you think that this really isn't the route that you want to take. Did you think that someone was not going to call this out? This is weird. Posting up somebody kid after what you did is weird. I'm pretty sure most people didn't take this into consideration because they were too busy, trying to attack Rory. But you also deserve to be attacked. And I say that for educational reasons. Based on you trying to put people's kids up. It's wild. I'ma just say that. That's insane, dog. That's not cool. That's weird. And it's more weird because of what you did prior. So you may have other motives. We don't know. You are a sicko that's tied to other sickos. By the way, all right? You're tied to Whack 100. Whack 100 recently sent CP to somebody live on No Jumper and admitted to watching CP on No Jumper. So again, when you have that company with you and these are the people that represent you and that's who you rock with and those are your so-called brothers, I must assume that y'all all in on something sick and heinous. Not to mention that Whack 100 was also accused of doing something with an 8-year-old like last year or the year prior. Yeah, if you don't know about that, you might want to do your Googles and YouTubes and find out more. I'm not going to lie. But that's a whole different conversation. I'm just tying things together and stating facts because things seem to be very odd here and they don't look right. You think? And one thing the man does is call out things that don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like when that scamming Nigerian dude actually, had a bunch of tweets about doing things to minors. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie. And it ain't like it was one. It was multiple of them. They tried to say it was fake, but it's clearly real as hell because I watched him delete it. Multiple people watched him delete it. And you know who the scamming Nigerian is. You put it together, you figure out who I'm talking about. We're just gonna call him a Wimbleway for now. But that nigga's a goddamn weirdo too. Just like Akademiks is a goddamn weirdo. If anybody is trying to say things or do things with minors or groom minors in any way, you a goddamn weirdo. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care who's glazing and who's not. I don't give a damn. Makes no difference to me. If you weird, you weird. You can't be around me and I'm not supporting you. I don't give a damn who's trying to not bat an eye at the situation because we don't care. I don't care. Just being honest. You dig? This is weird. All champ. This is suspect. I'm saying it. I'm calling it out. Let the man be the first one. And other people should do the same. I ain't gonna lie. But if you don't want to do it, hey, I understand. I get it. There's a lot of people on YouTube who like Geppettos anyway. Whether y'all like it or not. I'm just gonna be real. There's a lot of Geppetto lovers out there. Okay. There's a lot of Geppetto. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people are selective Geppetto haters. You got favorite Geppettos that you like. Said, hey, this Geppetto's not like the other ones. He's cool, man. This Geppetto's a cool one. I don't like the other ones, but this Geppetto's He's my kind of pedo, champ. Like, there's people like that. Yeah, there's a lot of those people around. Whether you want to believe it or not, I'm telling you, champ, I seen it for my own 2 eyes, gang. Some of y'all seen it. Some of y'all might support it. I ain't gonna lie. You heard? I'm just saying, champ. We gotta realize that some people do like pedos, man. I'm seeing it. I've been seeing it. This been happening. Say, hey, man, leave this pedo alone. He's cool, man. Like, what? That's the type of nonsense that I've seen. You dig? I seen it, champ. Cashmere Trouble says, Academics is an outspoken pedo. It's the new wave. Sad work for him. Hey, man. Better not be the new wave. If that's the new wave, I got something to wave at them niggas. Let's just say that. There's something that has a red or a green light on it that I might have to wave on those guys that think that this is the wave. Just saying. Not easily fooled says, you know about the 10-year difference law in California? Yes, champ. I do. I do, champ. All right. I also know the 6-foot difference between dirt and under dirt. I know that difference too. Did you know that, champ? Yeah. I know the 6-foot difference between dirt and under dirt. Did you know that, champ? Yeah. I know that difference too, by the way. Champ. There's a 6-foot difference too, champ. 10-year difference. And there's a 6-foot difference from land to soil. Champ. Yeah, champ. Hope you knew that difference. I know that difference too, champ. I ain't gonna lie. But this is all bad. This is nasty. Listen, man. I hope other people do speak out on this. I hope I'm not the only one, champ. I hope other people recognize these nasty behaviors that are partaking in on Twitter, on the Twitter space. Right? This ain't the first situation. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last situation. There's a lot of people who will cape for this type of weird behavior too. Got to remember that there's a lot of people that will cape for this nonsense. That's true. You dig? But listen, man. If you brand new to the main channel, I need you to make sure you hit that subscribe button, by the way. Okay? Smash the like if you brand new. When this video is over, there's also something called a hype button that you need to press because it helps the main channel in a huge way when you add those hype points. Okay? I'm just saying. So look, make sure y'all hitting that like. Make sure y'all sharing the video. Subscribe if you brand new. Let me know how you feel in the comment section when this is all said and done, because this is weird. Okay? I'm saying it's weird. And if you don't think it's weird, you're probably a weirdo. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? Champ. Hey, look. We about to have a roast session in a couple hours. So make sure y'all tap in for that. Me and Tough Stino are gonna be roasting tonight. It's Friday night. We about to go all in, so make sure you tap in. We about to have something crazy going on. I ain't gonna lie, okay? But one more thing before I get all the way up out of here. Let me get this off the screen. You ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News with Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times, man. Hit the like, share the video, man. I'm up off of here. Salute.